Hey you guys, MHNbysheterram here, Goddess Intuition. So in this video, I wanted to really touch on femininity and how we are here to be soft and supple and just beautiful and being a flower. So let's get right into the video, you guys. Now, being a woman is something that is very sacred. We are natural healers. We are a walking vibration of just lush and seduction and purity. And I feel on a personal level that it's really important that we understand that and not be afraid of that and not run away from that. Because understand, when you run away from yourself or any part of yourself, you're running away from your own magic, your own signature, your own power. And as a woman, of course, society see us as lower than a man, and how it's patriarchal, this. And I'm not going to even get into that whole side of things. I really just want to focus on the women, because as we all know, honey, that's changing. Okay, we are really, as a collective of divine feminine, we're really harnessing that energy and really starting our businesses and putting the message out there, coming together, forming these sacred groups with each other, connecting on YouTube and social media, and just really tapping into that side of us where we're able to share ourselves with the world and be free, not feel like that we have to have on a mask and cover up because we're not proud of ourselves, we're not proud of our breast, and we're not proud of how we look, So I think that it scares people. I'm not going to lie. I believe that it scares people, even some women, because we've been programmed to believe that we have to follow a certain structure when that is not true. We've been programmed to believe that, we have to have the white picket fence and the house and the husband and the children. Your preference. You don't have to have that. You can be free. You can be by yourself. You can choose to be alone if that's your choice. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mother, and I love being a mother. I chose that. And so just because you're a woman, you don't have to choose that, though. You do have free will. Of course, being a mother, though, I feel like, let me just touch on that a little bit. I feel like we're here naturally, and we're natural healers as women. But once you have a child, it's on a whole nother level, because you really develop love on a higher level and deeper level. It's like, it's really everything is connected, but it's really, you can feel it in your core. Just carrying a child and then giving birth after 9 months, just to have something grow inside of you, and you can feel at a certain time how your baby is kicking. And I would sing to my daughter, read to her, and she would eat a lot. So, when she was in my belly, I would talk to her like, girl, you eat a lot. It's just amazing, because, and not to take away from any of the women that don't want to have any children, like I said, it's your own free will. But I believe personally we're here to procreate, and we're here to link up with a certain type of bloodline, and this has everything to do with, of course, the twin flames, the divine feminine and masculine, the counterparts. Excuse me. But really having someone here with you that you can procreate with, if it gets to that level, that's a whole nother video. But we all want to, I know for me, I want to have that and be in tune with someone as a woman, be in tune with my divine counterpart as a woman, you know. But back to just us being women and loving ourselves, and really teaching our daughters, teaching our sons to do the same, and shifting that paradigm that has been placed upon us, that we have to look outside for wealth, when in reality, wealth is within. We are wealth. Shout out to the peace dealer. I was listening to him the other day, and he said that we are already successful. We're already here. How you perceive success may be different from someone else. It will be. It doesn't have to be the same. And so when you take that, it's like we're here already in this physical form. We all have something to do. We all are on a journey. You know, whether it's twin flames, whether it's you being a mother, or, you know, a man being a father, whatever. We all have a purpose. We all have our part to play, to fulfill. And I'm happy that I'm able to do the things that I do as a woman. I'm able to rest properly in my femininity, and I'm able to create. We're always creating. I'm receiving a download. We're always creating. And so you really have to be mindful, ladies, of how you're creating. What are you thinking about? What are you feeling? What are you doing with your time? You know, if you don't have any children, what are you focused on? Do you know your calling? Are you tuned in and tapped into who you are? Because it makes all the difference. Are you taking care of yourself properly? Are you eating healthy? You know? Are you keeping your energy clear? Are you preserving your energy? It's really important as women that we do that, because we're very, very sensitive, you know? And it can be difficult to get involved with people and just things that don't benefit us. And it's sometimes hard to clear that energy away from us. So if you find yourself alone, this is to the ladies that are finding themselves alone and they don't know what to do with their time. I'm here to tell you that focus on a hobby. You know, focus on, you don't have to worry about getting no man, getting no husband. When you properly take care of yourself and align yourself with spirit, with the universe, you will attract everything that you want in divine timing. It happens in processes, in cycles. It's not going to happen all at once. You shouldn't even want everything at once. You know, spirit been really working with me, and I received a download, and spirit was like, you can say you want $1 million, but what are you going to do with that $1 million? And it really messed me up. I was like, okay, I never thought about that. You could say you want a husband, but do you love yourself first? You could say you want all of these things, but have you prepared mind for that? Have you cleared your space in order for that to come in order for that will to spin your way, and it's able to come in, and you're able to manifest that? And it really had me thinking, and I'm like, wow, we've been taught to go to school, go to college just to work for someone else, and the American dream. And it's not like that, though. It's not like that. And I'm very happy and very fortunate that Spirit is working with me. I work with contrast. And so what that means is compare and contrast. I go through things and then I go back and correct, release, transmute energy, whatever that I have to do, and then I keep moving forward. The greatest thing for a woman to do is to tap into that side of herself. And it's so hard because when you've been programmed to just feel like you're not anything and like you're just worthless, it can really play into your confidence, your health, because you hold on to that. I don't know who I'm downloading for, but you hold on to that. You hold on to that pain. And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to hold on to that pain, because it's not your pain, baby girl. You allow that to transform. Use alchemy. You transmute your energy so you're able to transform as a woman. And yes, when we go through pain as women, that opens up us to a whole nother side of ourselves. We're more wise. We're more crone and darker because we know some stuff. We're able to tap into that side of ourselves that is the shadow side, the side that is deep, unknown, unseen, hidden. And so as a woman, that's who we are. We're hidden. We're flowers, but we're hidden. We have a lot of different sides to us. And this is why I talk about spirituality and beauty. You can use beauty as a tool to really help you in your journey. You can program your tools that you use to really work for yourself. It's a process for us to get up and get ready and to be feminine and be beautiful and feel beautiful. But it has to come within first. It has to be within first. Because if it's not, there's a possibility that we can get caught up. We can get caught up in society, others' opinions. And it's not like that. It shouldn't be like that. When you get to yourself and get to your space and create and use your magic, use your signature as a woman, do you know how powerful that is? That's deep, because it's in your DNA. You've been programmed for this. The matriarchal in your family has passed down the torch to you. And so it's really profound and it's really sacred. And it's with power comes responsibility. And so this is why, as women, we go through different stages, because we're not able to handle all of that power, honey. We won't know what to do with all that power, And so as we get older, when our heart get broke, it opens us. It actually opens us up And this is why you have to be mindful, because your heart is a portal all by itself. And so, yes, you have to be mindful of what you allow rest there. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you loving yourself? Like I said, it's easier said than done. But you can do it. You can accomplish that. All you have to do is know who you are. Tap into your ancestral bloodline. Your spiritual guides, your ancestors, they're going to help you. They're going to help guide you. But you have to look to them. You must look to them. Because once you do that, then you're able to come into guidance and be led to who you are. That's something really profound and really sacred. You're a goddess. You're a gift. You're the prize. You're healing. You're loving. You're pure. So you have to let all of that other stuff go. And tap into that side. Sometimes we can self-sabotage by not knowing how to use our power and how to place our energies so that they're able to benefit us here physically. So don't be afraid. Yes, it's going to take you some time to step into that side of you and really work with that magic. But once you start to pick up on your gifts and your talents and your hobbies, you have a full life that is abundant. But you have to be willing to open that up for yourself through your heart and through your intentions and the things that you pay attention to. Us as mothers, what are we passing on to our children, our girls, our boys? Are they able to see a side of us that they're familiar with because they're already tuned in and tapped in to spirit because of their purity and because of their imagination? I'm going to share this with you guys. I told my daughter, I said, sometimes I feel like we're sisters. And it's so, I don't know if anyone else have experienced this, but it is so different because I feel like sometimes we're sisters, even though I'm her mother. We learn from each other. We're tuned in and tapped in together as partners here. So, and it's so strange because I'm a divine feminine. And, excuse me, her birthday and my niece and my nephew birthday is different months, but each of their birthday is 11. And I'm like, that's really profound. Before I even knew anything about twin flames and the whole journey, and I had no idea. I always knew that I felt, a divine partner and things like that, or like this pulling at my soul, but I had no idea what it even were. Then I started to do research, and I'm like, that resonate with me. Different things that I've gone through with my counterpart. But it's really profound that we're here. And excuse me if I seem like I'm all over the place with this video, but I'm just receiving downloads even as I speak. And we're not going to always know what's going to happen. We're not going to have all of the information, but the beautiful thing is you're being led, and you have to really trust that and tap into that and not be afraid. I know for me, as again, I love to use my own experiences, I had to surrender. I had to surrender to that side of myself, because I was being logical, then I was being emotional, and then I'm like, you know what? I don't know what's going on. And I felt myself like, universe, I need your help. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm here or there. Help me. I'm here. What do I have to do? You know? And my answer is like, just relax. We got you. So, I was like, okay. Even I find myself doing that now, like, you guys, you know, and, you know, don't ever get discouraged. I know it's hard, but don't get discouraged, because our ancestors are right here with us, and then they're helping us throughout the way, you know. So, but yeah, I hope you guys really like this video. And I'm trying to figure out, do I want to talk about anything else? Just get tapped in and tuned in. Even if you don't like beauty or, you know, makeup or anything, you can still tap into that side. I would highly recommend that you play around with your looks, though. Let's talk about that real quick. So, I love a lot of different colors, and I normally wear my nails long, but they're short today. Yes. But, yeah. You can tap into that feminine energy. Whether it's the sage, the queen, the mystic. I'm more of a mystic. I know I have another archetype, but I love mystic. But you can really, it's 7. I believe it's more, possibly. You know, like I said, I don't know everything, but there's many different facets of divine feminine. And sometimes, you know what? Let me just share with you guys. Sometimes I get conflicted, because that's not the full story of who they are, you know? It's like, even just with the story of Oshun and Ogun and, you know, the Orishas, it's like, is that who they really are? Is it a different side that we don't know? Of course there is, but it makes you even wonder about that. You know, it's an energy, and it's through our practices that we're able to harness certain energies, but it's like, is it even deeper than that? You know? And that's why I really like to tap into self and really get that confirmation from my spiritual guides, you know. And of course, if you do want to work with different orishas and stuff, you know, consult with your spiritual guides first. But I've always just been like, maybe do they want to be that story that everyone knows about, or that everyone is telling? You know, Oshun may be a whole nother woman. We don't know. You know, we just know what we know the story. Just like the Greek mythology and, you know, Egypt, it's like, are they really